Hello my dear students, my name is Hanuman Ladwa. Welcome to Vision Academy. In this video we are going to solve Karnataka State SSLC exercise 6.1 or CBSE class 10 exercise 11.1. Question number 1. Draw a line segment of length 7.6 centimeter and divide it in the ratio 5:8. Measure the two parts. Let us find the solution for the given problem. Here already steps of construction I have written. So step 1, draw line segment AB is equal to 7.6 centimeter. So now let us draw a line segment that is 7.6 centimeter. Let us name this as AB. Second step, draw a line segment AX making an acute angle with AB. So acute angle is less than 90 degree. So let me draw a straight line. Let us say this one is AX. Now step 3, locate 5 plus 8. That is the ratio given in the question, which is equal to 13 points, all of equal lengths. Now we have to cut from the point A 13 sections. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So let us continue this line. Let us write this one as X. Let us name all these sections as A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6, A7, A8, A9, A10, A11. This is A12. This is A13. Now we'll go for step 4, join BA13. So here A13 and B. So let us join BA13. Next, draw a line parallel to BA3 from A5. So from A5 we have to draw a parallel line to BA13. Now let us draw a curve here and onto A5, because in step 4 it is written as A5. We are going to draw a curve, and now we'll take the inner measurement of this curve, keep it on A4 and cut it. Here we got the intersected point through which we'll be able to draw a line through A5. So let us write this point as C. Here you can measure AC is 2.9. You can see it is exactly 2.9. Next CB is 4.7. Yes, it is 4.7. Now justification. In the construction CA5, that is CA5, which is parallel to BA13. Therefore, we can write as per basic proportionality theorem, AC divided by CB is equal to A5 divided by A5 divided by A13. So that is A5 divided by A5 A13. So here A5 divided by A5 A13 is equal to 5 divided by 8 because it is divided in 5 into 8 proportions. So on equating equation 1 and 2, here you can say AC by CB is equal to this and this is equal to 5 by 8. So directly we can write AC by CB is equal to 5 by 8. Hence the justification. Question number 2. Construct a triangle of sides 4 cm, 5 cm and 6 cm and then a triangle similar to it whose sides are 2 by 3 of the corresponding sides of the first triangle. Now let us find the solution for the given problem. Here, steps of construction. Let us read out the first step, that is draw a line segment AB is equal to 4 cm. Now let us draw a line which is 4 cm and let us name it as AB. And the second step is draw an arc 5 cm from point A. So let us take in compass 5 cm from A. We just need to draw one arc. Next, third point, draw an arc 6 cm from point B. Now let us take 6 cm in a compass and then from B cut this arc, and this intersected point we name it as C. Next, mark it as C. Join CA and CB. So here let us join CA and CB. Next, the fourth step, draw a line segment AX making an acute angle with AB. Acute angle is less than 90 degree. So here I am going to draw a straight line that forms an acute angle. Let us write this one as AX. Now we'll locate 3 points. So let us take any size in the compass and from point A, point 1, point 2 and this is point 3. Let us name them as A1, A2 and A3. Here the next point is join BA3. So let us join both of these 2 points. BA3 is joined. Next, step 5, draw a parallel line through point A2. So through this point we have to draw a parallel line to BA3. So in order to draw a parallel line, we have to draw a arc, and on A2 let us draw an arc. Now take the size of this arc keep it on this point and cut it. So here we got the intersected point, and through A2 draw a line which is parallel to BA3. Now let us name this as B dash. Next, draw a parallel line through point A2, that is parallel to BA3 is over. Next, step 6, draw B dash parallel to C dash. So B dash, and here one more point will come, that is C dash, which is parallel to BC. So in order to draw a parallel line, so let us draw one arc here, keeping on point B dash. Let us draw the arc and measure this internal arc length and keep on this and cut it. Here we will get the intersected point. On keeping on B dash, passing through this point, we'll get the parallel line. Here it is C dash. Now we can read out the justification. In the construction, B dash C dash is parallel to BC. Therefore angle AB dash C dash, so that is AB dash C dash is equal to ABC, because they are corresponding angles. And next one is angle B dash AC is equal to BAC, because the angle A is common. So therefore both of these two triangles are similar as per angle similarity criterion. So this implies that AB dash, that is AB dash divided by AB, and B dash C dash divided by BC, and AC dash divided by AC. Let us consider this one as equation number 1. In triangle AA2B dash, AA2B dash and triangle AA3B, angle A2AB dash, A2AB dash is equal to A3AB, because they are the common angles. Angle AA2B dash, that is AA2B dash is equal to AA3B, because they are the corresponding angles. Therefore triangle AB2B dash is similar to triangle AA3B, because angle similarity criterion. So this implies AB dash by AB is equal to AA2 by AA3 is equal to 2 by 3. And let us consider this one as equation number 2. From equation 1 and equation 2 we get AB dash divided by AB is equal to B dash C dash divided by BC is equal to AC dash divided by AC is equal to 2 by 3. Here once we transform this AB from LHS to RHS, it will become AB dash is equal to 2 by 3 into AB. Similarly B dash C dash is equal to 2 by 3. Once we transform this BC from LHS to RHS, it will become 2 by 3 into BC. Similarly AC dash is equal to 2 by 3 into AC. So this is the justification. Question number 3. Construct a triangle with sides 5 cm, 6 cm and 7 cm, and then another triangle whose sides are 7 by 5 of the corresponding sides of the first triangle. Now let us find the solution for the given problem. Here let us see the steps of construction. First step is draw a line segment AB that is equal to 5 cm. So let us draw a line segment which is 5 cm. So let us name this as AB. Now step 2, from point A draw an arc 6 cm away, and from point B draw an arc 7 centimeter. So this is 7 centimeter. Let us draw an arc of 6 centimeter from point A. Now let us draw 7 centimeter arc from point B. So this is 7 centimeter. So which intersect at this particular point. And step 3 is mark the point of intersection of two arcs as C. So let us write this one as C. Join CA and CB. Now let us join this CA and CB. Now next we'll move on to the step number 4. Draw a line segment AX making an acute angle with line AB and locate 7 points and join BA5. So let us draw a line from A here. Let us name this as X, that is AX, and we have to make total 7 points because of 7 by 5. So here we'll start from A. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now let us name them as A1, A2, A3, A4, A5, A6 and A7. Now in the fourth step they have given join BA5. So let us join A5 and B. Next, step 5. Draw a line through point A7 parallel to BA5. So from A7 we need to draw a parallel line. So let me extend this line AB so that we can draw the parallel line from A7 to B dash. So here we'll take a curve and from A7 we'll draw one arc. Now we are going to measure the size of this arc and we'll keep on this point and cut this arc. So this one is the intersected point. Now let us join A7 through this point, which is parallel, and here we can write this point as B dash. Now we are going to draw a parallel line to this CB. Here in the step 6, draw a line through B dash parallel to AC, meet at C dash. So in order to draw a parallel line to this BC, let us draw an arc from point B dash now take the measurement of this arc and keeping on this point we'll cut it here. Here we got this point through which we'll be able to draw a parallel line, and let me extend this line AC. So passing through this point, we'll be able to draw a parallel line, and let us name this one as C dash. Or let us go for justification. Here in triangle A, B dash, C dash, and in triangle A, B, C, here angle A, B dash, C dash is equal to angle A, B, C, because they are corresponding angles. Now you can see B dash, A, C dash is equal to B, A, C, because they are common angles. Therefore, we can say triangle A, B dash, C dash is similar to triangle A, B, C. So this corresponds to AB bar, AB dash by AB is equal to B dash, C dash by BC is equal to AC dash by AC, because of basic proportionality theorem. So let us consider this one as equation number 1. In triangle A5B and triangle A7B dash, that is A7B dash, we can say A5AB is equal to A7AB dash, because they are the common angles. Now we can say A5B and A7B dash are the corresponding angles. So therefore triangle A5B is similar to triangle A7B dash because of angle similarity criterion. Now we can say that this corresponds to AB dash by AB is equal to A5 divided by A7 is equal to 5 by 7. So this is because of basic proportionality theorem. So on comparing equation 1 and 2, we can say that AB by AB dash is equal to BC by B dash, C dash is equal to AC by AC dash is equal to 5 by 7. So once we transform this 5 by 7 from RHS to LHS, so it will become 7 by 5. So here we can see I want to find AB dash. So AB dash will move from LHS to RHS. So this gives us AB dash is equal to 7 divided by 5 AB, B dash C dash is equal to 7 by 5 BC, and AC dash. So AC dash, once we transform from LHS to RHS and 5 by 7 from RHS to LHS, it will become 7 by 5. Question number 4. Construct an isosceles triangle whose base is 8 cm and altitude 4 cm, and then another triangle whose sides are 1 by 2 times the corresponding sides of the isosceles triangle. Now let us find the solution for the given problem, and here we have the steps of construction. Let us continue with the step number 1. Draw a line segment AB is equal to 8 cm. Now let us draw a line of 8 cm, and let us name this as A, B. Now go for step 2. To draw altitude, draw an arc on both the sides of AB and name the intersected point as M and N. So we'll have to take more than half of this length and cut on this side and even on the other side of AB. Similarly, keeping on point A, so cut here and here also you cut. Here we got the intersected points and name them as M and N. So let us join both of these two points. Next, we'll move on to the third step. Mark the point of intersection of line M and N, that is M1 and A and B, that is intersected point is this one, and name it this one as D, and cut an arc of a radius 4 cm from the point D. So here DB is 4 cm, AD is 4 cm because it is altitude, because AB is 8 cm and half of the AB is AD, that is 4 cm. Now I'm going to take the length of this DB, that is 4 cm, and I'm going to keep it on D and cut here. So I'm going to get one point. So let us name this point as C. Now we'll move on to the next point. You can see here, mark the point of intersection of M and N, AB as D, and cut an arc of radius 4 cm from the point D. We have already cut this mark. Next, and mark it as C. It is already written as C. Join AC and BC. So join AC and BC. Next we'll move on to step 4. Draw a line AX making an acute angle with AB and locate 3 points. So let us draw an acute angle. Let us name this as AX, and what is given in this point is locate 3 points. Why 3 points? Because 1 by 2 is 2 ones are 2, 2 plus 1 is 3, 3 by 2, because 3 is greater than 2. So that's the reason we have to take 3 points here. So that is 1, 2 and 3. So let us name them as A1, A2 and A3. So next we'll write locate 3 points, join BA2. Here we are going to join this B and A2. Next we'll go for step 5. Draw a line A3 B dash. So A3 B dash, in order to draw A3 B dash, let me extend this line AB parallel to BA2. So in order to draw a parallel line, you have to draw one arc. Same arc you can draw here, keeping it on point A3. Now let us take the length of this arc. Keep on this point and cut it here. Here we are going to get 1 point through which we are going to draw A3 B dash. So here we'll draw A3 B dash. So let us name this particular point as B dash. Now we'll draw B dash C dash parallel to BC. So here we'll take an arc and keeping on point B dash, we are going to draw another arc, and let us take the length of this arc and keep it on this point and cut here. Here we got one point through which we are going to draw a straight line which will make a parallel line to BC. Here we'll draw this line and name this as C dash. Now in justification, in triangle A B dash C dash, A B dash C dash and triangle A B C, here angle B dash A C dash is equal to angle BAC because they are common angles. Now we'll move on to the next angle, that is A B dash C dash is equal to angle ABC because both of these two are corresponding angles. So therefore triangles A B dash C dash is similar to triangle ABC because of angle similarity criterion. So this implies that AB dash by AB is equal to B dash C dash by BC is equal to AC dash by AC. Let us consider this one as equation number 1. Now in triangle A to B, that is A to B and A3 B dash, here angle A to AB is equal to A3 AB dash. So that is common angles. Now we'll write A to B is equal to A3 B dash because they are corresponding angles. So therefore triangle A to B is similar to A3 B dash because of angle similarity criterion. So this implies AB dash by AB is equal to A2 by A3 is equal to 2 by 3, and let us consider this one as equation number 2. On comparing equation 1 and 2, we will get AB by AB bar is equal to BC by B dash C dash is equal to AC by AC bar is equal to 2 by 3. So here once we transform this 2 by 3 from RHS to LHS and this AB dash from LHS to RHS, we will get AB dash is equal to 2 by 3 will become 3 by 2 into AB. Similarly, B dash C dash is equal to 3 by 2 into BC. AC dash is equal to 3 by 2 AC. So this is the justification. Question number 5. Draw a triangle ABC with side BC is equal to 6 cm, AB is equal to 5 cm and angle ABC is equal to 60 degree. Then construct a triangle whose sides are 3 by 4 of the corresponding sides of the triangle ABC. Now let us find the solution for the given problem. Let us study steps of construction. Let us study the step 1, that is draw a line segment BC is equal to 6 cm. So now let us draw a line BC whose length is 6 cm. Now we'll move on to step 2, construct 60 degree angle at B. So from B we will draw an arc and keeping on this point we'll cut this, and here we are going to get one point through which we are going to draw a line that forms a 60 degree. So this angle is 60 degree. Now we'll move on to the next point and take a measurement as 5 cm and cut arc from B, join AB and AC. So let us take 5 cm length and from point B we will cut here, and let us name this point as A. Here already AB is joined. Now we are going to join A and C. Next we'll move on to step 3, draw a line BX making an acute angle with BC. So here acute angle is the angle which is less than 90 degree. Let us name this one as BX. Let us take any measurement in the compass and we are going to draw 4 points. So here step number 4 says that locate 4 points on BX. Let us start from B. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So let us name it as B1, B2, B3 and B4. Now join CB4. So let me join this CB4. So next step is draw a line through point B3 parallel to CB4. So parallel to this we have to draw a line. In order to draw a line, let me draw a curve. Next, keeping on this point. Okay, next take the size of this arc and keep on this point and cut the point. So it comes here. Now let us join this B3 C dash, which is parallel to B4 C. Now we'll draw a parallel line. You can see here step 6, draw a line A dash C dash. So here one point comes, that is A dash, this is C dash, which is parallel to AC. In order to draw a parallel line, we have to draw a curve from this particular point, and now from this point C dash I'm going to draw another curve. Next I'm going to take the size of this curve or arc, and next keeping on this point I'm going to cut here. So I'm going to get here one more point. Through this point I'm going to draw a line which is parallel to AC. So here let us write this one as A dash. Now we'll move on to justification. In the construction, A dash C dash is parallel to AC. In triangle, A dash B C dash, that is A dash B C dash and A B C. Here angle A dash C dash B and A C B, because both of these two are equal, because of these two angles are corresponding angles. Now you can see angle A dash B C dash and A B C, both of these two are equal because they are common angles. Therefore the triangle A dash B C dash is similar to triangle A B C because of angle similarity criterion. So this implies the basic proportionality theorem. A dash B by AB is equal to BC dash by BC is equal to A dash C dash by AC. Let us consider this one as equation number 1. Now in triangle B B3 C dash, that is B B3 C dash and B B4 C. Here B3 B C dash is equal to B4 B C because it is common angle. Now you can say B B3 C dash. So here B B3 C dash and B B4 C. So both of these two are corresponding angles. So therefore triangle B B3 C dash is similar to triangle B B4 C because angle similarity criterion. This implies BC dash by BC is equal to B B3 by B B4 is equal to 3 by 4. Let us consider this one as equation number 2. On comparing equation 1 and 2, we can say that a dash b by ab is equal to bc dash by bc is equal to a dash c dash by ac is equal to 3 by 4. And once we transform this ab from LHS to RHS, it will become multiplied by 3 by 4. Here you can see a dash b is equal to 3 by 4 into ab. So similarly, bc dash is equal to 3 by 4 into bc. So here a dash c dash is equal to 3 by 4 into AC. So this is the justification. Question number 6. Draw a triangle ABC with side BC is equal to 7 cm. Angle B is equal to 45 degree. Angle A is equal to 105 degree. Then construct a triangle whose sides are 4 by 3 times the corresponding sides of triangle ABC. Now let us find the solution for the given problem. Here we will write steps of construction. Step 1. The sum of interior angle of a triangle is 180 degree. We know about this fact. So now angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. So here they have given in the question angle A is equal to 105 and angle B is 45 degree and C we need to determine. So which is equal to 180. Now we'll add 105 plus 45. This is 150. So we'll subtract this 150 from 180. So angle C is equal to 30 degree. Now we'll go for drawing a line segment BC is equal to 7 cm. Now let us draw BC is equal to 7 cm. Let us name this as line segment BC, that is 7 cm. Now construct angle 45 degree and 30 degree at B and C respectively. So let us draw first 90 degree and half of the 90 is 45 degree. So here we will draw an arc keeping on this point. I'm going to cut here and I'm going to cut here, and then keeping on this point I'm going to cut here, keeping on this point I'm going to cut here. So intersected point, through this point we are going to draw a line that gives me 90 degree. Next, half of this gives me 90 degree. So let us draw the arc from this particular point, and from this point let us draw another arc. So this intersected point gives us 45 degree. So let me draw here a straight line that passes through this intersected point. So this gives us 45 degree. Now let us draw the angle, that is angle C is 30. Here we will draw angle C as 30. Let me draw an arc from here, and from this point I'm going to cut it here. So from this, so 60, half of 60 is 30. So this forms 60 and half of this one is 30. So through this point I'm going to draw a straight line through the C. Let us write this one as point A. Now we have to draw a line BX making an acute angle with BC. So acute angle means less than 90 degree. So here let me draw a straight line and name this one as BX and locate 4 points on BX. let me take from this point. This is one point, second point, third point, and then the fourth point. Let us name them as B1, B2, B3 and B4. Now let us join CB3. Here we are going to join CB3. Next, draw a line B4C dash parallel to B3C. So parallel to this line we are going to draw, that is B4C dash. So in order to draw a parallel line, let me extend this particular line further. In order to draw a parallel line B4C dash to B3C, let us draw an arc. The same arc from the point B4. Next we'll take the size of this arc. Here we got this point and we are going to join both of these 2 points to form a parallel line. So let us say this one as C dash. Now in order to draw a line A dash C dash parallel to AC, so parallel to this AC I need to draw A dash C dash. So here I am going to draw an arc by keeping on this point and on this point. Now let us take the size of this arc and keep here and cut. So join both of these 2 points to get a parallel line. So let us name this one as A dash, and now we'll go for justification. In construction, A dash C dash is parallel to AC, and in triangle A dash B C dash and triangle ABC, here A dash C dash and B is equal to ACB because they are both of these 2 are corresponding angles. Now we'll write A dash B C dash is equal to angle ABC because here B is the common angle. So therefore we can say triangle A dash B C dash is similar to triangle ABC because angle similarity criterion. So this implies AB by A dash B is equal to BC by BC dash is equal to AC by A dash C dash. So let us consider this one as equation number 1. Now in triangle B B3 C and triangle B B4 C dash, so here angle B3 B C is equal to B4 B C dash because common angles. So here B3, that is B3 C is equal to B4 C dash because they are corresponding angles. Therefore triangle B3 C is similar to triangle B4 C dash because angle similarity criterion. This implies BC by BC dash is equal to B3 by B4 is equal to 3 by 4. Let us consider this one as equation number 4. On comparing equation 1 and 2, we will get A dash B AB by A dash B is equal to 4 by 3 into AB. BC dash is equal to 4 by 3 BC A dash C dash is equal to 4 by 3 into AC. Question number 7. Draw a right triangle in which the sides other than hypotenuse are of length 4 cm and 3 cm. Then construct another triangle whose sides are 5 by 3 times the corresponding sides of the given triangle. Now let us find the solution for the given problem. Here the steps of construction are given. So let us read out the first step. Draw a line segment AB of 4 cm length. Now let us draw 4 cm length a line segment. So name this as AB. Now step 2, construct 90 degree at A, cut an arc 3 cm away from A. So here, in order to draw 90 degree angle, let me draw the arc. Keeping on this point, cut here. Keeping on this point, you can cut here and here. Next, keeping on this point, cut here. So this intersected area through which we'll be able to draw a line which makes 90 degree. Let us draw a straight line. This forms 90 degree. In the second step, they've given cut an arc 3 cm away from A. So let us take here 3 cm and from A we are going to cut. Here let us say this as C. Now we'll go for the next step, join AC and CB. So AC is already joined, join CB. Now step 3, draw a line AX making an acute angle. Acute angle is less than 90 degree. Here let us name this as AX. Next, locate 5 points. So let me draw 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and let us name them as A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5. So next, join BA3. So let us join BA3. So now step 4, draw a line A5 B dash parallel to A3B. So in order to draw a parallel line to A3B, let me extend this particular line. In order to draw a parallel line, so let me draw a curve here, and keeping on A5, we are going to draw another curve, and let us take the size of or length of this curve, and keeping on this point, cut it. So here we got 1 point, and through which we are going to draw a parallel line. So let us name this as B dash. Now we are going to draw a parallel line to CB. So that is B dash C dash. So step 5, draw a line B dash C dash parallel to BC. So now let us draw the curve here. and from this point B dash, let us draw another curve, and let us take the length of this particular curve, keeping on this point, cut here. So here we got one point through which we'll be able to draw a line parallel to it. So let us name this as C dash. Now let us go for justification. In the construction, here B dash C dash is parallel to BC. Now in triangle A B dash C dash and triangle ABC, here angle B dash A C dash and angle BAC, both of these two are common angles. Now A B dash C dash is equal to ABC because both of these two are corresponding angles. So therefore triangle A B dash C dash is similar to triangle ABC because AA similarity criterion. This implies that as per basic proportionality theorem, we can write AB by AB dash is equal to BC by B dash C dash is equal to AC by AC dash. Let us consider this one as equation number 1. In triangle AA3B, that is AA3B and AA5B dash. So here angle A3AB is equal to A5AB dash because it is common angle. Now AA3B, here AA3B and A5B dash are equal because both of these two angles are corresponding angles. So therefore triangle AA3B is similar to triangle AA5B. Therefore it is because of angle similarity criterion. So this implies as per basic proportionality theorem, we can write AB by AB dash is equal to AA3 by AA5 is equal to 3 by 5. On comparing equation 1 and 2, we got AB by AB dash is equal to BC by B dash C dash is equal to AC by AC dash is equal to 3 by 5. On transformation of this AB from LHS to RHS and this 3 by 5 from RHS to LHS, we will get AB dash is equal to 5 by 3 into AB, B dash C dash is equal to 5 by 3 into BC. Similarly, AC dash is equal to 5 by 3 AC. This is the justification. Karnataka State SSLC exercise 6.2 or CBSE class 10 exercise 11.2. Question number 1. Draw a circle of radius 6 cm from a point 10 cm away from its center. Construct the pair of tangents to the circle and measure their lengths. Now let us find the solution for the given problem. So let us go through the steps of construction. So now here step 1, take any point O of the given plane as center, draw a circle of 6 cm radius, locate a point 10 cm away from O. So here let us take 10 cm length line segment. For example, here I am going to take 10 cm line segment. So let us say this point as O, and now we need to take 6 cm in the compass and keeping on point O. So let us draw a circle. Now join OP. So let us write this point as P. Next we'll move on to step number 2, bisect OP. So here OP is to be bisected. If you want to bisect it, then we have to take the length which is more than half of this length OP. So let us draw here one curve and another curve here, and keeping on point P. So let us cut this curve and cut it here. Now join both of these 2 points. This point is midpoint of OP, and let us name it as M. Here bisect OP, let M be the midpoint of PO. Now let us move on to take step 3, taking M as center and MO as radius. So that is M as center and here MO as radius. We need to draw another circle keeping on point M. Now let us go for step number 4. Let this circle intersect the previous circle at point Q and R. So let us say this point as Q and this point as R. Now join PQ and PR. So let us join this point PQ and PR. Here the length of PQ is about 8 centimeter. Now we'll go for justification. Join OQ and OR. So let us join OQ and OR. Here angle PQO, that is PQO is equal to 90 degree because angle in semicircle. Here OQ is perpendicular to PQ since OQ is a radius of the circle and PQ is the tangent to the circle. Similarly, PR is also the tangent of the circle, hence the justification. Question number 2. Construct a tangent to a circle of radius 4 cm from a point on the concentric circle of radius 6 cm and measure its length. Also verify the measurement by actual calculation. Now let us go for solution for the given problem. So let us read out steps of construction. Here step 1. Draw a circle of 4 cm radius with center O on the given plane. So let us take 4 cm length in the compass and let us draw the circle here. So let us say this center of circle as O. Step 2. Draw a circle of 6 cm radius taking O as its center. Let us draw a circle with the 6 cm radius from point O. So here let us draw another circle whose radius is 6 cm. In the second question they have given locate a point P. So anywhere you can write, take any point and take this one as point P on this circle and join OP. So let us draw a line to join OP. So next, third step, bisect OP. So in order to bisect OP, we'll have to take the length which is more than half of the length of OP. So let us cut here and take one more arc here, keeping the same length. You can intersect this arc and intersect this arc here, and let us join both of these two intersected points. Here, this particular point, intersected point, let us name this one as M. Here it is a midpoint of PO. Next, step 4, taking M as center and MO as radius. Draw another circle. That intersects at these 2 points. So that is Q and this is R. Now let us move on to step number 5, join PQ and PR. So here let us join PQ and PR. Here this PQ and PR are the required tangents. Now we'll go for the actual calculation. So in triangle PQO, so here we are going to join OQ and OR to get the right angled triangle. Yes, this forms 90 degree, and next here also we are going to join. This forms 90 degree. So here in triangle PQO, that is PQO, by Pythagoras theorem we can write hypotenuse square is equal to sum of the other two sides of the triangle. So here that is PO square is equal to PQ square plus OQ square. So here PO is the radius of the outer circle, that is 6 centimeter. 6 square is equal to PQ we need to determine, that is the length of the tangent, plus 4. So 4 is OQ square. So OQ square is the radius of the inner circle whose radius is 4 centimeter. So that's the reason 4 square. So here 6 square is 36. PQ is equal to PQ plus 4 4s are 16. So here let us transform this 16 from RHS to LHS. So here we'll get PQ square is equal to 36 minus 16 is equal to 20. And let us transform this square from LHS to RHS. It will become square root. PQ is equal to square root of 20 gives us 4.47 centimeter. Now let us move on to justification. Join OQ and OR. So here already we have joined OQ and OR. So here in angle, that is PQO, which is equal to 90 degree because angle in semicircle. So here OQ is perpendicular to PQ. So since OQ is the radius of the circle, here PQ has to be a tangent of the circle. Similarly, PR is the tangent of the circle. Question number 3. Draw a circle of radius 3 centimeter. Take 2 points P and Q on one of its extended diameter, each at a distance of 7 centimeter from its center. Draw tangents to the circle from these 2 points P and Q. Now let us find the solution for the given problem. Let us study steps of construction. Step 1. Draw a circle of 3 centimeter radius. So let us take 3 centimeter in the compass. And let us draw the circle. So this is the center of the circle. Let us name it as O. Next, they have given take one of its diameter PQ and extend it on both sides. Locate 2 points on this diameter such that OP is equal to OQ is equal to 7 centimeter. So 7 centimeter means from the center of the circle, let me draw a straight line from 7 centimeter. So here it is 7 centimeter, and on the right hand side from the center of the circle again 7 centimeter. So it is here it is 7 centimeter. Now let us name this point as P and this point as Q. Now we'll move on to the third step, bisect OP and OQ. So here OP will bisect. In order to bisect OP, we'll have to take the length more than OP and cut here, and here also you cut, and keeping on point P, we are going to cut here and we are going to cut it here, and we are going to join both of these 2 points. So this intersected point, let us call it as T, and next we have to bisect OQ. So keeping on O, so let us draw one curve here and another curve here, and keeping on Q, cut this curve and this curve. So now let us join both of these 2 points to find the midpoint of OQ. Here let us name this midpoint as U. Now we'll move on to the next point. Here taking T and U as its center with TO and OU as radius. Here you can say taking this one as center of the circle, we are going to draw another circle. And taking this U as center, we are going to draw one more circle. Here the intersected point, name this as V, this as W, and let us name this intersected point as Y and this intersected point as X. So here it is intersecting at R and this is S. Now we'll go for the next step. So draw 2 circles. These 2 circles will intersect the circles at point V, W, X and Y respectively. Okay, required tangents we are going to draw from here, that is PV, PW, and next here QX, and QY are the required tangents. So here required tangents are PV, PW, QX and next QY. So let us go for justification. Here angle PVO, that is angle PVO. So let us join VO. Here you can join this point and OW. Next we are going to join OY. Next OX. So this forms 90 degree and this also forms 90 degree. this also forms 90 degree, and this also forms 90 degree. So here PVO, that is PVO, this forms 90 degree because angle in semicircle. So here OV is perpendicular to PV. So since OV is the radius of the circle, so PV has to be a tangent of the circle. So similarly here PW and QX and QY are the tangent. Question number 4. Draw a pair of tangents to a circle of radius 5 cm which are inclined to each other at an angle of 60 degree. Let us go for solution for the given problem. Steps of construction. So let us take step 1. Draw a circle with radius 5 cm. So let us take 5 cm in the compass and let us draw a circle. Here let us take this as center of the circle O. Now in the question, in the step, it is given take a point P on the circumference of the circle. So let us take any point P on the circumference of the circle and join OP. Let us join OP, and next they have given draw a perpendicular to OP at R. So let us draw perpendicular. In order to draw a perpendicular, draw an arc, then keep on this point, cut here, and keep on this point, draw one arc here, and keeping on the same point, cut another point, and keeping on this point, draw another arc that intersect at this particular point. So now let us draw this particular point which is perpendicular. Now let us move on to step 3. Draw a radius OQ such that angle QOP is equal to 120 degree. So in order to draw 120 degree, so let us draw one arc from point O. So keeping on this point, let us cut here and keeping on this point, let us cut here. So this point gives us 60 and the other point gives us another 60, that is 120. So let us draw a line. So it meets at the circumference of the circle at point Q. So this angle QOP is 120 degree and this is the right angle, that is 90 degree, because the tangent in the semicircle. Now we will go for the next step. Draw a perpendicular to OQ. So for this OQ we are going to draw the perpendicular. In order to draw the perpendicular, keep on point Q. Let us draw an arc keeping on this point, cut here, and keeping on this point, draw another arc and cut this arc. Keeping on this point, let us cut this point. So here we got one point and we are going to draw a line through this particular intersection. So let me extend this particular line so that it can meet let us say this point as R. So this forms 90 degree. Now let us go for step number 4. Draw a perpendicular to OQ. We have already drawn. QR is a perpendicular drawn to OQ, and mark intersected point as R. So this intersected point as R. So here RP and RQ are the required tangents at an angle 60 degree. So let us go for justification. Angle OPR. So that is angle OPR is equal to 90 degree and OQR is also equal to 90 degree, and angle QOP is 120 degree from the construction. So we know that sum of all interior angles of a quadrilateral is equal to 360 degree. So here angle OPR plus angle OQR and angle QOP plus angle QRP is equal to 360 degree. So here angle OPR is 90 degree and QOR is also 90 degree and QOP is 120 degree, and we need to determine QRP, which is equal to 360. So after summing up all these, 90 plus 90, 180, 180 plus 120 gives us 300. If I transform this 300 from LHS to RHS, it will become 360 minus 300. This gives us 60. So here this angle forms 60 degree. Hence the justification. Question number 5. Draw a line segment AB of length 8 cm, taking A as center. Draw a circle of radius 4 cm and taking B as center, draw another circle of radius 3 cm. Construct a tangents to each circle from the center of the other circle. Now let us go for solution for the given problem. So steps of construction. Let us take step 1. Draw a line segment AB of 8 cm. So let us draw AB of 8 cm. So here let me draw one line segment. Let us name this as AB, and keeping on point A, let us draw a circle with radius 4 cm. So let us take 4 cm in the compass, and taking this point, that is point A, as center of the circle, let us draw one circle. Now we will take 3 cm radius and keeping on point B, so let us draw another circle. Now step 2, bisect the line AB. So in order to bisect the line, we have to take the length more than half of this AB. So keeping on point B, so let us draw one arc here and one arc here, and keeping on point A, cut this arc, and here also you just cut this arc. So join both of these 2 points to get the midpoint of AB. Here let us say this midpoint as O. So next, taking O as center and OA as radius. So taking O as center and OA as radius, draw another circle. Yes. So next, here we can say the intersected points, let us name them So let us name this as P, and this intersected point as Q, and this intersected point as R, and this intersected point as S. Now join BP. So here let us join BP. Next BQ. Next AS. From here you can draw AS. Join AS. Next AR. So here BP, BQ, AS and AR are the required tangents. So now we'll go for justification. Join AP. Here let us join AP. Next join AQ. Let us join AQ. BS. Join BS. Next BR. Here angle ASB, that is angle ASB. So this forms 90 degree right angle because angle in semicircle. So here this BS is perpendicular to AS. Similarly here AR, BP, so that is this BP and BQ are the tangents. So hence the justification. Question number 6. Let ABC be a right triangle in which AB is equal to 6 cm, BC is equal to 8 cm and angle B is equal to 90 degree. BD is the perpendicular from B on AC. The circle through BCD is drawn. Construct the tangents from A to this circle. Now let us find the solution for the given problem. Now let us follow the steps of construction. Step 1. Draw a line BC is equal to 8 cm. Now here let us draw BC is equal to 8 cm. Let us name this as B and C. Next draw angle B is equal to 90 degree. So in order to draw B is equal to 90 degree, so let us draw one arc here. Keeping on this point, cut, and keeping on this point, cut here and cut here. Keeping on this point, you can cut here. So we got this point through which we'll be able to draw 90 degree to the point B. So here let us draw the line that passes through this point. So here this forms 90 degree. Now let us move on to the next one and cut AB is equal to 6 cm because it is already given in the question. So let us take in compass 6 cm, keeping on B, cut here. So here we got one point, name it as A. Next join AC. So let us join AC. Now we'll move on to step 2. Draw perpendicular from B on AC. So here we'll take point B and we are going to draw an arc that cuts at this particular point. Now let us keep on this point and draw one arc, and keeping on this particular point, draw another arc that intersects. So here join both of these 2 points to get the perpendicular from B on AC. Let us name this point as D. Now let us draw a circle that passes through BCD. So in order to draw a circle that passes through BCD, so we have to find the midpoint of this BC. So in order to find the midpoint of this BC, so take the length more than half of this BC and draw an arc here and arc here. So keeping on point B, again cut here and you can cut here. Just draw this particular line. Here we got the center, so let us call this one as O. Taking this point O as center and OC as the radius, so let us draw a circle that passes through BCD. You can see, so it passes through B, C and D. Now let us join AO. Find midpoint of AO. So in order to find midpoint of AO, we have to take the length more than half of this and let us draw one curve here and another curve here, and keeping on point A, so let us cut it here and cut this arc here. So we got 2 points. Let us draw a straight line and let us consider this point as M. So taking AO as midpoint of AO and draw a circle taking M as center and MO as radius. We'll have to draw another circle here. Let us name this point as E. Next, the fifth point is join AB. So AB is already perpendicular to BC. So next AE we need to join. So let us join AE. Here AB and AE are the required tangents. Let us go for justification. Join OE. So let us join OE. Here angle AEO is 90 degrees. So this is right angle because angle in a semicircle. So here OE is perpendicular to AE. Since OE is radius of the circle, AE has to be a tangent of the circle. So angle B is equal to 90 degree. So therefore we can say AB is perpendicular to BO. Question number 7. Draw a circle with the help of a bangle. Take a point outside the circle. Construct the pair of tangents from this point to the circle. Now let us find the solution for the given problem. Let us go through the steps of construction. Step 1. Draw a circle with bangle. So as you can see, already I have drawn one circle with the bangle. Step 2. To find the center of the circle, take 3 points on the circle and join them. Because we don't know the center of the circle, so let us take 3 points. One here, another here, and one more is here. And let us join them. So next step is to bisect these two lines. So these two lines to get the center of the circle. So here, in order to bisect them, we'll have to take the length more than half of this length. So let us draw one arc here and another arc on the other side, and keeping on this point, so let us cut this arc and cut this arc, and now let us join both of these two points to get the midpoint of this line segment. So here we got one midpoint, so we are going to extend this one. Now let us bisect this particular line segment. We'll have to take the length more than half of the length of this line. Next, keeping on this point, so let us cut this arc here and this arc here. So we got 2 points, and let us join both of these 2 points to get the center of the circle. So here, so this is the center of the circle. Let us name this one as O, and here we need to draw one point, that is external point. So let us take this point as P. Now we'll have to join PO. So here you can see step 3, bisect these 2 lines to get the center of the circle, join the external point. So we have already joined the external point with the center of the circle O, that is join PO. Next, step 4, bisect PO. So in order to bisect PO, we'll have to take the length more than half of this PO. So let us draw one arc here and one arc here, and keeping on point P, so let us draw another arc that cuts at this particular point. So now let us draw a line that joins these 2 points. Here this point is called as mid. Let us take this one as M. Now taking M as center and MO as radius, we need to draw another circle. Now this circle intersect at 2 points, so let us name this as A and this as B. Here you can see draw PA and PB. So let us join both of these 2 points, PA and PB. Here PA and PB are the required tangents. So let us go for justification. So here angle PAO, let us draw or join AO. So this forms 90 degree. So here angle PAO is equal to 90 degree because angle in semicircle. So here OA is perpendicular to PA. Similarly here PB is a tangent of the circle.